In case you've been living under a rock, you might not know that Paralives is finally coming to early access this December, and it's already shaping up to be everything we've wanted in a life sim. Curved walls, height sliders, open world, and no paid DLC. Yeah, it's kind of a big deal. So today I'm breaking down everything I'm excited for in Paralives Early Access, and why this launch actually matters. Just wondering, does anyone else have a countdown for December 8th? After like 6 years of waiting patiently, or maybe not so patiently, it's almost time for early access. And let me just tell ya, your girl is excited. Let's scratch this Paralives itch in the meantime, shall we? First, we have to take a moment to shout out our fantastic sponsor for today. It's Instant Gaming. If you're looking for a brand new game, then look no further. Not only does Instant Gaming have great discounts, they also do a monthly giveaway. To enter, all you have to do is click the link in the video description. Let's get to the good. What should we expect on day one? There are plenty of exciting features like an open world town, multi-selecting characters and doing activities as a group, a museum and collections, modding tools to add and edit the game's content, a color wheel for everything, flexible wall placement tools like curved or angled walls, a height slider, a tattoo placement tool, layering and mixing of tops, asymmetry for eye colors, socks, etc., a genetic system, and so much more. If you're curious and you want to see the full list for yourself, the Paralives Development list is linked in the video description. The important thing about everything that's going to be included on day one of early access is that these features and elements have traditionally been excluded from life sims, especially at launch. Not only does it set a strong foundation for the entire game, but it also shows confidence and polish. If we're being honest, if the foundation is weak, then everything else fails. At least right off the hop, like, it gets a bad reception and then people aren't likely to play the game. You know what I mean, Jellybean. However, since they're including a full build mode, character creation, and live mode systems at launch, it's like they're saying that the core loop of living, building, and customizing is ready. Now we're going to expand on it. This allows players to enjoy something meaningful right away instead of just testing placeholders or one section of the game first. Typically, an early access game launches with one incomplete feature, and players are expected to stay patient while waiting for more to arrive. I mean, that's certainly something that we're going to experience here with Paralives. Yet, at the same time, Paralives is still launching with almost everything that defines a life sim. In my honest opinion, that signals confidence, readiness, and respect for the player's time. I love the fact that we'll immediately be able to test the whole experience. Building a house, creating a para, getting them a job, a relationship, even a family, and watching them grow. It's so much better than just getting one piece of it. It's satisfying, and it also allows us to give better feedback to the devs since people are playing the whole game as intended. Another great thing that comes from all of these features being available on day one is that it builds trust with the community. I remember back in the day when many people believed Paralives was a scam, and I am very happy that wasn't the case. Not that I was ever worried about it. Heck, even one of my earliest Paralives videos was addressing that very thing. So yeah, Paralives has always seemed trustworthy, in my opinion. Now, with early access being less of an unfinished prototype and more of an excellent foundation, including the full play loop, there's a real sense of stability. And when your game feels full, every update or improvement feels like a bonus. New features won't feel like they're patching holes, but rather building on a solid framework. That will keep the excitement alive as early access evolves, instead of players just waiting for the game. Talking about improvements and updates, there will be features released throughout early access. Some of these include weather and seasons, a calendar, dogs, cats and horses, cars and bikes, boats and houseboats, story progression for NPCs, and editing genetics of a para with advanced tools. Getting new content during early access will keep the momentum going while growing the Paralives community. It gives room for testing complex systems while maintaining realistic expectations and rewarding supporters. This means it's not just about what's included at launch, but also about what's coming next. As we continue to hit milestones on the roadmap, I'm sure we'll see excitement build as new features are released. Every update has the potential to become a thing, a community event, where we finally get a long-awaited feature. It keeps the conversation alive and the excitement thriving. Hopefully, this will keep players coming back. By adding features over time, it allows the devs to listen to what players actually want, tweak systems, and build smarter instead of faster. That's why this 2-year early access window is so very important. All of that valuable player feedback will help Paralives become the game the community truly desires. I think it'll be beneficial to release things in stages, like weather or modes of transportation and things of that nature. That way it ensures they work properly and won't break the game or cause major bugs. And if something does break, I'm confident the devs will fix it quickly and actually fix it. This shows thoughtful development and not just rushing to tick boxes on a list. From day one, the devs have worked hard to earn trust. They have shared a public roadmap, and as updates roll out during early access, we'll see those promises fulfilled. The watching the game grow aspect sounds really exciting and fulfilling to me. It's this kind of transparency that will make people want to stay invested and support the game long term. Plus, who doesn't love being able to say that you were there from the beginning and watched it all happen in real time? It's incredibly important that the devs have chosen this route of full transparency. They've clearly outlined what will be included on day one and what will be added later during early access. Instead of overpromising and risking disappointment, they're being upfront about what to expect. There are quite a number of things I'm excited to finally get my hands on and experience firsthand during Paralives' early access period. First of all, the open world town will be incredibly exciting. This is something I feel would enhance any life sim. Being able to freely explore the world around you with no loading screens is just so intriguing. Another element of Paralives that hypes me up is the new systems. I cannot wait to see fresh, modern ideas come to life and experience how they'll affect the way I play the game. From the looks of it, Parafolk will feel less like avatars and more like they're truly living out real little lives. And that's largely thanks to how relationships, personalities, needs, and wants will work. I would be lying if I didn't include how pumped I am about building. Building is what got me so interested in Paralives in the first place. Grid-free wall placement, curved walls, split level floors, fully customizable colors and textures. Need I say more? Seriously, for a game in the life sim genre, players are here to express themselves through builds. Sometimes. That means more freedom while building, and all those little details will help set Paralives apart from other games. Speaking of details, it's all of those tiny little micro details that build immersion. I don't know about you, but I love seeing personal touches, believable decor, character expressions, gestures, and the differences between like older paras and younger ones. It's very exciting and it's going to be a lot of fun to explore and find all of these little things, little details in game. Finally, I'm excited for a fresh alternative to what life sims have traditionally offered. Life sims have long relied on paid DLC to expand the game, often with limited building tools and shallow simulation. Paralives is set to address those criticisms through free updates and non-paid DLC, while also redefining the boundaries of the genre. With fresh ideas and a clear desire to listen to the feedback, I won't be surprised to see this game stand out from the rest of the life sims. The timing for Paralives' early access couldn't be better, if I were to be honest. We have to acknowledge that this game isn't The Sims. It doesn't have 10+ years of updates and consistent DLCs. It's created by a small indie developer team, unlike the Sims franchise. At the same time, it's okay to notice that right now, Simmers are actively seeking out other life sims, particularly since they announced the sale of EA, and many EA Creator Network partners have stepped away from the program, like myself. If you want to read more about my decision, I made a post that you can see on the channel. Paralives deserves all the hype. It's earned it. Still, we have to be mindful that this will be early access. That means some features won't be there at launch, and others might feel unfinished. And there will probably be bugs. Okay, definitely will be bugs. We need to go into this with realistic expectations and understand that things may change. Early access and our ability to play the game does not mean that this is a finished product. The next 2 years of early access will be a process, one where the game continues to grow and develop over time, and I am so excited to see it. I'm sure you are too. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do first when Paralives is released. Do I create my first para right away? Or do I build a home first and then create them? What are you planning to do? Thank you so much for watching until the very end. I'm so excited that you stuck around. Until next time, stay happy, healthy, and hydrated. Bye!